Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carolina Gomez, team leader from Jungle Experiences. In this opportunity, I'm glad to present you as a very proud Peruvian our cruise ship MV Amatista, which operates at the beginning of the Amazon confluence at the Pacaya-Samiria National Reserve. Peru, as you might know, is a very diverse country. The Amazon itself is even more diverse and mysterious at the same time. First of all, you arrive in Lima and then to Iquitos, almost 1,500 kilometers, after an hour and a half flight. Upon arrival, proceed to the Amatista and start navigating the Marañón and Ucayali rivers. A remarkable crew and naturalist guides will be assisting the passengers all the way through this amazing journey, reassuring safety and conservation standards. Our dedicated and experienced staff of naturalists shares with us their knowledge, enthusiasm, and commitment to the environment. They have assisted numerous biologists and documentary filmmakers in long-term trips and research projects through the Amazon region. Both Juan Carlos and Robinson are well known for being the most knowledgeable jungle guides in the region with extensive insight to local culture and customs, so make sure the passengers are in very good hands during this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Our officers and crew all highly experienced in varying types of navigation. Now I'm going to talk about our ship, the Amatista, as you can see in this picture, the wonderful boat I want to present today. This is the deck plan. The Amatista is a 35.76 meters long cruise vessel designed exclusively for cruising on the Amazon River. Is owned by Jungle Experiences, a wholly owned but independent subsidiary of Grupo Dorado, with more than 25 years of experience in the Amazon region, a specialist offering natural and unique experiences through the Amazon. The Amatista was built with traditional riverboat lines. Imagine that passengers not only experience a once-in-a-lifetime top adventure in the Amazon, but also travel in time in our vintage design boat, and yet still boasting such comforts and facilities such as air-conditioned cabins for a maximum of 31 passengers in a safe environment, also agreed with natural conservation. As you may see, we are very careful of the trash of all the waste resulting from each travel. The Amazon was the river of discovery to early explorers, and for those who want to float along the narrow streams and wide channels of this sprawling basin to see the rainforest as it existed centuries ago, the Amatista provides the ideal vessel for in-depth discovery. The ship has 15 cabins, 8 cabins on the low deck, as you can see in this plan, and 7 on the upper deck. Each room is decked in a beautiful classic style with wood veneer and suite bathrooms, a covered dining room with bar and sun deck with 360-degree panoramic view. The rooms can be occupied by 31 passengers arranged in 14 double twins and a triple, which is a one-on-one cabin. Twin bedrooms could be adapted as double or matrimonial. Upon request, we time it in advance, of course. Each room is 60 meters square or 170 square feet and has private bathroom, as we can see in this picture, with hot running water 24/7, occupied with a desk, a wardrobe dresser, hair dryer, and amenities basket, as you can see in here. Life jackets and smoke detectors are available in all cabins, and you have enough space to arrange your things, your belongings. I'm sorry, and the view you have will be one of a kind. Imagine that you will see every morning the sunset or the sunrise on the river. This is beautiful and perfect. Okay, this is the upper deck plan. Here's the dining room, the stairwell, and the cabins are over here. But let me explain you about our classy dining room, where you can have lunch while watching the one-of-a-kind view to the nature of the Amazon with the birds and extraordinary shape of clouds all over the place. Don't forget that if you have special dietary requests, we strongly encourage you to inform Jungle Experiences at the time of booking or at least 30 days prior to embarkation. Every effort will be made to take care of your special dietary needs and to accommodate special requests subject to a given product's availability in the region. So here we have the observation deck where you can enjoy a better panoramic view of the landscape or bird watching using binoculars in the specific times told by the naturalists. There is also a reading lounge with comfortable furniture on and includes the facilities for onboard lectures that will be given by the naturalists before the beginning of the trip and every excursion on a variety of topics, including regional history, geography, and cooking. Here we have another view of the outdoor bar and the observation deck next to the dining room where you can sit in comfortable seats feeling the breeze during the journey. You can order any of the drinks from the bar and you can pay your bar bill as well as for any purchases in the shop, either in US dollars or with Visa or MasterCard. The legal drinking age in Peru is 18 years old. So, what you will see in this journey? What is a jungle experience like? Let me tell you briefly about this. Our day skiff and land excursions will be in the morning and late afternoon, when the wildlife is at its liveliest. During the hotter hours of midday, our expedition staff will entertain and captivate us with thrilling lectures on everything from the history and culture of the region to the Amazon's prolific bird, animal, and plant life. There will be plenty of time to relax in the comfort of Amatista multiple observation decks or the reading lounge. Late evenings are for relaxing? Well, not necessarily, but all means curl up with a good book, spend a few hours chatting in the bar, or enjoying the local band on board during happy hour and before dinner. But there are some rather more exhilarating alternatives. There may be another shore landing or skiff cruise, or you could always spend a more hours in the deck looking at the myriad of stars in the Amazon night sky. So here we see a picture of the excursion boats. Usually, if the excursion takes place during early morning or afternoons, or for in-depth discovery. Now I'm going to talk about the route. Okay, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the route. After arriving in Iquitos, as you can see in this green highlight, we will take you to the city of Nauta by this overland. There is a highway between Iquitos and Nauta, which is the only highway in the region. And by overland, it's a 1 hour and 45-minute journey through the only highway in the city to our private pier when you will get on board and have lunch. Then we will go down the Amazon River to the confluence of Marañón and Ucayali rivers, where the Amazon River starts. After a lecture, the boat excursion looking for wildlife into the communal reserve of Yanayacu de Capana, which is over here, Yanayacu de Capana, as you can see in this picture, will let us appreciate giant water lilies, birds, iguanas, sloths, the friendly pink dolphins, and much more. And we will go back to the ship then and enjoy a wonderful afternoon with live music and some rest. On day 2, we will go for an early bird watching excursion into the Yanayaco of Yacapana Communal Reserve, where we will see macos, sloths, monkeys, flycatchers, trogons, parakeets, and more. After breakfast and an hour's sail leave, we will arrive to Vista Alegre Communal Reserve, to the butterfly farm, talking about the importance of butterflies in the forest. On day 3, which is on Wednesday, we will visit the Tree House Project, which is over here in the canopy walkways, where the suspension bridges are located and viewing platform with canopy walkways. And we will have the experience of being up in the bridges and searching for wildlife and enjoying the spectacular view to the forest and many yards far away from the ground. The following day, this is on day 4, we'll be exploring the Yanayacu of Pucate over here, and basin, and we'll look for a nice spot in the middle of the reserve to recharge energies with a healthy breakfast where some pink dolphins may enrich our panorama. Also, blue and yellow macos, toucans, monkeys such as howler monkeys, monksakis, and many other animals. This is an observation highlight, this place, Yanayaku of Bukate, because in this place you appreciate more animals and wildlife than anywhere else during the journey. Day 4 will be very special because we will move to San Regis, when we will have a small shaman ceremony, and the shaman will give us his blessing in a house a little bit far from the community, and we will also plant trees in the area surrounding the house. Now we are on our way back to Nauta in here, but before that we will enter Nautacaño, Nauta Creek in here, and which is a small creek to search for caimans and boa constrictor in a nighttime boat excursion, and after watching the sunrise, we will say goodbye to this wonderful and extraordinary area and make our final way to Iquitos on day 6. Let me show you some pictures. Here is a picture of the naturalist guys following the tourists on the suspension bridges, which is an amazing experience. Here we see some of our passengers enjoying and having a good time with playing with the kids in the community. And here we have this picture of the amazing boats, the excursion boats, where people usually have breakfast during the morning near the small creeks, the tributaries. And here we have another picture of our passengers also experiencing life in the Amazon as in a normal day. And don't forget that in case it rains, Jungle Experiences provides boots and ponchos for rain. So everybody is on safe whenever we do these excursions. And don't forget that you can take advantage of this perfect time to take a picture of whatever you see. Here's a picture of the picnic breakfast that we usually have to recharge some energies. And well, the sunset on the river is a very perfect way of ending up our days. This journey offers an astonishing potential for research studies and observation of wildlife, including species of danger or extinction elsewhere in the Amazon. This area has more than 85 lakes and lush vegetation with a great variety of flora species, such as the lupuna tree, measuring up to 160 feet tall, with a diameter of 10 feet in our forest types. It also has 130 species of mammals, such as the jaguar, ocelots, giant river otters, and capybara, which is the world's biggest rodent, and several species of monkeys in danger of extinction, like the black makisapa or spider monkey, the yellow breast, and the common woolly monkey. A cruise to the reserve offers the opportunity to learn about new cultures and explore the mysterious and magic world of the Amazon forest. It offers a variety of activities as diverse as the forest itself. Along with excellent bird and wildlife viewing, you can witness a countless variety of plants, go fishing, save memories with photographs, admire the pink ribbon dolphins, learn about shamanism and medicinal plants, all while observing life on the Amazon River. There are 350 bird species like toucans and blue and yellow and red macos. All this plus the 150 reptiles of 20 families makes the forest one best tourist trips in the world for the diversity in wildlife sightings. Well, there is a big importance of the Pacaya-Samiria National Reserve's ecosystem is the aquatic fauna with 250 species of fish such as the paiche, which is the world's largest freshwater fish, weighing up to 250 pounds and measuring up to 9 feet long, plus species of turtles, pink and gray dolphins, and the manatee. Now we will see some pictures of, for example, here we have the giant water lily, which is the world's biggest one-leaf flower. It's all over the creek and places. We might also see hyacinths. They are a very rare species of prehistoric bird that processes the cellulose of the vegetables. In this journey, we will also learn the importance of frogs in the ecosystem, as we can see in this picture. They may be tiny, but they're rare, important, and sometimes dangerous. In this picture, we have a monksaki, which is a specialist collecting leaves, and also, of course, we will see pink dolphins, especially in the mornings. In this part of the upper Amazon basin has three main seasons: high water season, which is December through May, and low water season, June through November. Don't forget that tours may vary according to the season, and there might be species we will see in certain seasons. We are also dedicated to minimizing the impact of our expedition on wildlife and sensitive natural habitats. Experience the life in the Amazon. How would it be like? The approximately 70,000 people who live in the reserve are located mostly in villages around the edge of the reserve. Only a few villages are found in the interior of the reserve. You will witness the wonders of nature and wildlife not only in a natural way, but in a social one. You will experience life as you were another villager. Another one living in the community witnesses the everyday routine and taking part of it. For example, in this picture we can see some passengers making food while learning from the villagers, learning how to mix plants and vegetables to make a very delicious dish. Likewise, we can see in this picture how everybody goes on the jungle walks, enjoying the freshness of the wilderness, of course, emphasizing in safety and being careful as usual. Don't forget, with our trained tour guides and crew. A short excursion can be anything from exploring remote tributaries by skiff to spotting monkeys and birds along a jungle trail, from visiting a local village to fishing on one of the Amazonian beautiful lakes. They vary in level of exertion, but most travelers who are reasonably fit have no trouble participating in every excursion. Don't forget that if you have any disabilities or you cannot perform any activities, it's okay. You can tell us with time in advance, of course. Our guides speak fluent English, and we have French, Italian, and German speaking guides available upon request with time in advance, of course. Each evening, our guides will brief you on what to expect on the next day of excursions. Excursions usually last 2 or 3 hours, allowing plenty of time to explore, learn about, and photograph the abundant wildlife. Land excursions involve disembarking on dry riverbank. However, for your safety, your guide and skiff driver will always be available to assist you. When the excursions are in the Pacaya-Samiria Reserve, we follow market trails, walking a leisurely pace for up to 1 hour. Something very important is that if you want to take your kids with you, this is a very down to earth experience, and we lead them to exchange experience with kids from the village. They could play soccer and also learn a little bit about life in the wilderness. How is it like to grow up over there, and what things do they face in everyday life? Sounds fantastic for a kid to learn some things like this in this part of the planet. Yes, we welcome families with children, as long as they are 9 or older. We have one triple cabin ideally for families. Our naturalist guides are friendly with kids, and all of our staff will provide the necessary care for our family. Another outstanding activity is the piranha fishing that, as you can see, with the appropriate guidance and safety, you will make this and try the fish later prepared by our chef, of course. Canoeing also takes place during this trip. You will have the chance of learning how to ride these small boats made especially with the floating wood called tapa. There will also be a chance of swimming in black water, safety of course, and enjoy some fresh in these all summer long days in the Amazon. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, a one of a kind opportunity. As our many passengers have referred, this is a chance of meeting nature, new friends, a new life, and knowing yourself a little bit more after getting into the life of the Amazon. I can say that the Amazon is not only nature, it's life, it's color, and of course, how can we resist to having this sort of experience, feeling so alive? Jungle experiences respect its names and make sure that after the journey, your life won't be the same. This is a picture of Iquitos where all these experiences begin. Well, and it was such a pleasure having you today on our future webinar, and please keep in contact with us. You can write your further questions to sales@jungleexperiences.com, or you can visit our Facebook fan page, Jungle Experiences. We also have our website, jungleexperiences.com, and our blog, goamazonia.com, where you can read some experiences from our passengers. Hope to see you soon, and welcome to the Amazon. Goodbye.